Hello, my name is Blends, and today's the first episode of the Building and Survival. I did play on this world quite a bit, as you can tell. I have Elytra, but everything built on here was streamed on Twitch. So every day, I spent at least 2 hours building. Everything is live streamed, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, here's my starter base. I used Tough the first time, like the new Tough blocks. Honestly, I like them a lot. The gray definitely goes well with all the other gray that's in the game. If you go inside, there's like some storage, a little kitchen in the back. And then I'm really bad at interior. I've never been good at interior. No matter how hard I think about it, the interior is always gonna be mid. It's not gonna be anything crazy. But at least it's good enough not to look trash. If you come outside, there's some custom trees, a little like lush greenery area. And I really like these custom trees a lot. I try to like place them strategically to like frame the building. Then over here we have like some type of build. It's called a gazebo, I'm not sure. But it has my enchantment set up and all like the librarian villagers down there in case I need any books. And then I did like a simple stone textured pathway. Nothing too crazy. All these like early game builds aren't too crazy because it's still like starter early game resources. There's a cute little pond over here, and then I used the lead connected to the animals trick to make like these straight lines to add more texture. This worked out pretty nicely. I have a sugarcane farm over here, which I run through all the time because I'm flying around with rockets a lot. I got this random rock in the pathway just to add something cool. And then if you fly over here, I have a it's just like a little build. It's on top of a XP grinder, like an early game XP grinder. And I just used it just to get some early game XP. I don't use it anymore because I have a Trident creeper killer. It's out in the ocean, so I don't really need this anymore. It's still an okay build, so it's worth it. It's worth it. And then over here I have this nether portal, and this is an original nether portal design. I fought really long and hard. I tried building like a boulder around another portal and I didn't like it, and then I eventually came up with this. It's like a nether to overworld like transition, and it looks pretty nice. But this isn't like my only area that I build in. I have another area, and so my plan is to have like a bunch of different areas with builds, like towns, districts, like individual builds, whatever. And I want every single area to be a different style. So I'm kind of like splitting everything up so I can like switch styles whenever I want, or like have a theme going on basically. Also, I need to decorate these nether tunnels because I'm always flying through here and dying and hitting stuff. Well, I don't die, but I take a lot of damage. But anyways, if we go through another nether portal here, we're coming to like a more industrialized town, or like busy town. So it's still a medieval type like theme, but it's definitely more industrialized. It's more busy. It's more like, I guess, like flip style of building. Anyways, we have another mid interior because I suck at interior, but I only need it for storage and living in. And then when we come out here, we have like little flower beds going on, and those are pretty cool just to add decoration. Here's a starter build. This was the first build in the town. I guess it could be the center, I'm not sure. We have a little hay for the animals over here in this barn. Then I added these copper pipes because, I don't know, extra detail. I wanted to add copper pipes, and I wanted to use the new copper blocks too. And then we have like a regular little barn, nothing crazy. Then we come around here, there's like a pathway, there's some hanging signs, like a little awning. I like using that trick with the levers and the chains. And then we come over here, and this is supposed to be like the shepherd's shop, shepherd's house. I don't know, it has a purpose, and it has automatic wool farms inside for every single type of wool. Because I do use wool a lot for like different textures and stuff. I don't know, these farms are pretty useful. These auto farms are useful. But the whole like plan for this town, I want a lot of buildings like clumped together, close together. Give off like a crowded town type of vibe. Added some detail to make it like seem like a wool, I don't know, wool shop or shepherd's house. I'm not sure what it is exactly yet, but it kind of has a theme going on. All these builds are streamed on Twitch, and I don't just stream Minecraft on Twitch, I do a lot of things. Here's an example. What is this? So yeah, it's not just Minecraft. I stream whatever I feel like but I just make sure to play Minecraft. Anyways, besides all that, back to like the current project that I'm working on. And when I did the little tour, you can actually see the completed project in the background. So just ignore that. So the quality is gonna be way worse because I don't know why. When I stream on Streamlabs and try recording on the same, you know, application at the same time, the quality's ass. So next time will be better. I'm just gonna record on OBS and stream on Streamlabs, just have that going at the same time. Since the recording is ass, I'm just gonna fly through this. Basically, I had my iron farm set up on a mountain, and on the top of this mountain, I kind of wanted to make like a magic style town, but I wanted like a specific magic type, so I chose like crystal magic. So right now I'm making a crystal magic tower above my iron farm. It doesn't serve any purpose, just to cover up the iron farm and look cool. Also, I tested it out in a creative test world, and the actual version turned out twice as big as the version I designed in the creative test, and it's not a lot different, but it's pretty different. Could argue it's better or worse, but it doesn't really matter because it's done. Anyways, I continue building up the tower because it's gonna be pretty tall, and I need a lot of resources. And I'm using like this whitish, it's like this white, I don't know, this type of gradient, I don't know, but it works. Also for this build, I needed a lot of crystals, so I found a geode underground, and I kind of decorated the area so I can AFK inside and farm these geodes whenever I need them, basically. I'm just making my way up, adding like shapes and little things to give it more texture so it's not just a boring tower going up into the sky. I decided to add like these mosaics, I think that's what they're called, like the glass things you see in like churches. They're all like colorful and they look cool. I think they're mosaics, I'm not sure. But I used glazed terracotta to make them, and I think they look pretty cool. I got that idea from B. Fast forward to the build being pretty much complete. My next step is to add like these floating crystals to give it more of a magic crystally vibe. That's basically what we're going for. The entire using a lot of purple, which I don't really use a lot in Minecraft, so it's kind of feeling pretty refreshing. I added like these branches coming off the sides to make it even. I hope I'm doing a good job at making this thing look magical. I don't know. And I'm adding another one of those crystals inside the wand coming out of the top. And I got this wand idea from Korean starter base in Hermitcraft season 8 or 9. I can't remember. But he had like an end crystal inside of a wand coming out of his roof. So I just remembered that from 2 or 3 years ago, and I decided to implement it into this tower. And the wand is supposed to be doing something. You'll see that towards the end. It wasn't going to be the only tower in this build. You always got to make at least 2 and have to have a bridge connecting them. Because honestly, that's like one of my favorite looks. Is like 2 big towers and a bridge. So here I'm designing the bridge. Because it's a lot bigger than the one in my creative test, so I kind of have to like rethink the whole design. So I'm using stone and stuff to kind of like figure out the shape that I'm trying to go for, and then I'll texture all the blocks in later. And now that it's time to texture, basically what I'm going for is like, so the original like texture of the first tower, and then fading into a gray texture. So it's kind of like you have like a gradient thing going on, and it turned out really good. It was a good idea on my part. The gradient turned out very smooth and very visually appealing. This stream, all I did was texture the bridge, and you can kind of see right here, it's kind of dark and rainy. The gradient is going pretty smoothly, and I still have to texture this entire freaking tower. So this definitely is a big build, and it took 3 or 4 days to complete, or it took 4 streams, so basically 4 days. And then I streamed 2 hours every stream, and so it took, sorry I'm doing that, it took 8 hours to make this, which isn't honestly that bad. Anyways, here's the final product. I forgot, I don't know why, I thought I recorded the last stream that I did finishing this up, but I guess I didn't, or I lost it or something. But here is the final build. There's a lot of nice shape, a lot of nice texture on the other tower. The gradient looks great. Here's the iron farm. It's making a lot of iron. It's a tiny little iron farm. It's a big build for a little iron farm, but at least it'll look cool from a distance, and that's all that really matters. That's how it looks. Definitely have a lot of other like, you know, crystal magic type plans for this area, because it is gonna be like a whole little magic town. But I did this beacon inside because I thought it'd make it look cooler, and then I realized you can't even see the beacons from far away. So I was really disappointed. It's kind of a waste of 2 beacons. I'm probably gonna take them out and reuse them. Cause I don't know, they should make it so you can see them from far away. Otherwise, what the hell is the point of a beacon? But that'll basically wrap it up for this episode. I kind of like threw this together. I was figuring out like settings for like screen recording and all this, and it's pretty scuffed so far. I still have to like kind of get my whole format and schedule down. But thank you for watching. Twitch link in bio, and I'll see you.